So I'm down here doing laundry, and my husband came down here, surprised me. He had ordered me this so that I can do my hair. He did my hair last night and put this new treatment stuff in it. And I woke up, there was no bushy frizz, nothing. It was like all, and you put it on and then you flatten your hair with it. And it's just so amazing. I'm just like, oh, but I'm going to let him take me to Sally's and get some bleach, and try to, not bleach or whatever it's called, and try to get, like, I got some gray hairs pulling up and stuff. So, I don't know, but they couldn't do it at the place because it's a professional place, and they didn't want to fry my hair because I had to perm in my hair from the curls and just, y'all, I did all kind of damage to my hair, okay? And I think that's why I felt like the Lord was telling me to stop doing all that extra stuff. All the layers hasn't pulled back yet, but like I said, this is a personal walk. This is a personal conviction. That's why I had to learn to be humble and not judge no one. Although I used to be a judgmental person, but I had to start looking through the lenses of Christ. Am I perfect? No. I'm sure that we're going to have disagreements. I'm sure that nobody's going to be on the same page sometimes. Not nobody, but some people. I said that backwards. We're going to be different because God made us unique, and we've all been on different walks in life. Granted, He will put the people in front of you that has a story like you, so you can relate to somebody, so that you can understand that it's possible, it can be done. But a lot of people is judging. It's just like today, it brings me back to, I was sharing a woman's post. I don't know her personally. I don't know what the woman does in her daily life, but what she was saying was true. And so I shared it. Although she had on some clothes that may have not been the best presentable thing, and she had makeup and stuff on like that, and people didn't hear the message. They saw everything but what the message was. And I could tell the ones that is going through this, because they felt some type of way, they felt conviction as she was talking, and all they could point out was the clothes she wore and that she got makeup. Oh, she's such a hypocrite. God needs to make her take all that makeup off. She's a Jezebel or whatever. Just things like that. Why would you break somebody down when they're trying? They're walking with the Lord, trying to shine light on, where there's darkness, and all you can do is point out her outward appearance flaws. No, it doesn't work that way. In Matthew chapter 7, verse 1, it tells us, do not judge, because you will be judged. That same measure will be done to you. And I'm just paraphrasing this part, but I'm just saying, it says, do not judge. That's what you call a hypocrite. She's not a hypocrite for that. You don't know what convictions God is dealing with her with. You don't know what she's battling. You don't know what that woman come out of. But just because of what she's wearing, and, I can't judge her for that. I still have to love her. Now, although, we got to be careful what we advertise and things like that too. But once again, it's a personal walk. You're not going to get the same convictions I get, because we're two different people. So God may tell you to stop eating pork, but may not tell me. Does it mean that I got to do it because He told you to? It's a personal, intimate walk. It is what it is. And so, but that's what people are doing. They're out here going by what God told them to do. That's why you got to have your own relationship, your own. And another thing that my mind goes back to, this woman that never been on my page before just popped out in the middle of nowhere on the post that I did after I did the transitions of my hair before, during, and after. And all she got was the after one. And she quickly came at me and judged. Oh, well, if God told you let that go, why did you go to a hair salon and get them to cut your hair or get them to do this? And I'm like, that's where you don't know the whole story. This is for people that's been here, that knows you're judging because you only see, you're judging with your eyes. You don't know the whole story. So people make themselves look like fools when they do that. Because you don't understand. If you would have been following the whole story, you would have knew that I had stuff stuck in my hair, that I had to go get this stuff washed out and treated out and cut out. Yes. But either way, this is my head and this is my walk. Who are you to tell me what to do? This is my process with the Lord, and this is what my platform's for. And I'm going to be transparent about my walk. One day you may see that the Lord told me not to, and you don't know if somebody's going to go backwards. You don't know if one day I'm going to have a bad day and didn't wake up loving myself and I feel like getting my hair done is going to fix it. You don't know. Not saying that that's true. It's just an example that I'm making. You do not know what God is doing with someone. Stop being judgmental. And you can tell the ones that's in the world, because all you see is the outward appearance and you miss the whole message. I know God's looking down like, you know what? You got to be kidding me. It's because people don't know how to take conviction from the Lord. Oh, trust me, the Lord's talking. It's just people aren't realizing it. And some people won't even go to God and speak or say what they want to because they know the answer they're going to get. They know it deep down in their heart. You can't fool me. I've been around the world once and the jungle twice. So it is what it is. Let God change people, not you.